Pisces, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma, and I thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. Again, thank you for joining us. Please make sure you subscribe. If at any time, Pisces, you feel like you resonate with this reading, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you would like a reading that is more in depth and more aligned with your personal situation, go ahead and check out my Etsy, okay? The link is in the description box below. You can read reviews, see what I offer. I'm also currently in the process of getting rid of my tarot and oracle deck collection. I have so many decks that I've never used, right? Just purchased, opened them, never used them. And so I am putting those decks up for sale, and I'm only charging shipping. It is $9.60 to anywhere from my location in the US. So I'm charging $10 on my Etsy. I've already sold 18 decks. There are 4 more decks. Some have been lightly used. If you read the description, it'll tell you. I take really good pictures of all the cards. I will be putting more decks up this weekend. I just have to, it takes time for me to go through them, but I am really trying to downsize. So enough of that. That's not why you guys are here. We're going to be getting into your energy right now, Pisces. We will be clarifying all the cards that come out. And like I said, if you resonate, please go ahead and hit that like button. All right, so let's get into it, Pisces. Let's take a look and see what's been going on. This is going to be past energy, but it could also be energy that you're currently about to step out of, right? That you're moving out of this energy and into the current energy of this situation. So what do we have for Pisces? We have Justice as the first card out, Libra energy, okay? Death, Scorpio energy, Libra, Death, the Magician, and the Hermit. I mean, this is big stuff here. Libra, Scorpio, the Magician is like Virgo, Scorpio, and then you have Virgo here, Hermit. Wow. There's some type of shift here in how you take action on a situation, but it has required you to kind of pull back, and I want to say meditate, but Spirit keeps saying contemplate. So maybe what they need you to do is meditate instead of contemplate on a situation, because you're trying to search for some type of understanding or reasoning as to why something happened. It looks like it could be connected to a past love connection, or it's connected to something that maybe it wasn't love, but it was connected to something that brought you fulfillment and happiness. And it's like you're trying to figure out why. Like you want an answer. Why would this happen? Or why did this happen? Or you know what I'm saying? And so there's going to be, the High Priestess. Okay, so there's going to be some type of shift and change in your perception and understanding to help bring your power back. Something may have been paused in regards to your manifestations or in your ability to take action on a situation. I feel like you've pulled back and been isolated too. This is a pretty big life-changing situation though, for you to have 4 major arcanas to come out right off the bat. What is Justice and Death, please? What is Justice and Death for Pisces? 2 cards, okay. Wow. Yeah, the 3 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. So it's almost like you, I don't want to say it like that though, Spirit, but I guess if that's what you told me to say, it's almost like anytime you were finding joy or happiness, conflict would come in, or you would find a reason to not be happy and joyful because of the answers that you're still seeking in regards to why something happened the way it happened. Does that make sense? It's almost like somebody views your happiness and joy as a competition. A lot of aggression. To the Ace of Wands. To the Page of Swords to Justice. Well, it is about what makes you happy. Gosh, I just gotta say, Pisces, I mean, this has been, I have done Cancer through Pisces in the last 3 days. And this is just a collective thing. And I'm gonna say it to you, just like I said to all of the signs. Collectively, I mean, it is always a fight, a light against darkness. And I feel as though in this time, we're all becoming aware of those that need to be detached from us and what is taking away our peace and what is, you know what I'm saying, Pisces? And in this particular situation, you have a lot of joy and enthusiasm about a new opportunity and a new beginning that is going to transform your perception in your life. But who is this energy that's like, no, it's just competition, it's arguments? Why? That's wild to me. I mean, I know it exists. I've experienced it too. I've never been that type of person. Like, if you want to go get something, go get it. If that's what's for you, that's what's for you, you know? But this is a pretty big karmic lesson that's coming to an end. And from you separating and ending this karmic cycle, this karmic lesson, the amount of inspiration and inner strength and power that you're going to gain is exponential. Yeah, this is about your vision, what you've dreamed of, what you want. Somebody's living in a fantasy world and it's not you. You've overcome so many challenges, so many blockages that have tried to get in the way. You come up with resolution after resolution, and it just might not be enough for the other person or parties involved. But you're on a rite of passage. And so there are moments where we recognize, okay, this is a part of my learning. This is a part of my growth. I'm not going to be the same after this. I've overcame so many challenges, right? Yeah, blessing, jackpot, fortune, good news. This could even be in regards to your job. Maybe you guys have to leave, move, or travel for your job, and it's got other people in shambles. It could have been a very competitive position that you were trying to get in, and you had to really fight for this position. So what's the current energy in regards to this situation, please, for Pisces? King of Swords, what's the current energy for this situation for Pisces? King of Swords to the Four of Wands. You've got your eye on the prize here. Very, very focused on alignment, happiness, and celebration to the Queen of Wands and the Fool. There it is. Who is this Queen of Wands? That's who's fighting you on this. They don't, because Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, that gives me the Five of Wands again. Yeah, Ten of Swords. I mean, you are ending something. And this Queen of Wands energy, I feel like, is going up to battle. I don't know if it's a family member. But see, here's the thing. I feel like this King of Swords is you, Pisces. Very, very focused on the truth. I'm not going to change my position on this because I know it's the truth. You see what I'm saying? Or I know this is what is for me, the Fool. Releasing any excess baggage or energy that's holding you back. I don't know why this Queen of Wands is like determined. She looks so angry. What is the King of Swords and the Four of Wands, please? The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this could be a mother figure. I feel like you've tried to find middle ground with this person. Yeah, it's the Queen of Wands. Jeez Louise. You've tried to find Five of Cups to Judgment. You have tried to find middle ground with this person, okay? You've been very, very patient. Again, been trying to understand the meaning, been trying to understand the purpose. This could be work related. It could be family. If you want to dive into your personal experience, again, please purchase a personal reading. But I just see you needing to go up to battle with this person. You're going to have to put your foot down, because I'm getting the Six of Wands here. So you're going to overcome this. Something about this Queen of Wands, they're not willing to back down. I feel like you've been very practical and very grounded. I don't know why this person views your decisions and your perception or belief. They view it as like it's an argument. And it's like, it's just that I don't have to believe what you believe. Like, I don't, that's really bizarre to me. Yeah, blind. They don't know what they're doing, Coach. I think you've reached a point, Pisces, where you realize it's not even worth it for you to argue with this person. This is a person, when I see blind in advice and obedience, this is somebody who just listens to what other people says and they believe it. They have no proof. There's no form of basis to, like, they have nothing to show this is why this is what it is. Like, they're just blindly taking advice, blindly taking information. And I also feel like that is what is so frustrating for you. You're like, that's not even real. That's not even what it is. Yep, hesitation. And then curse. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So you... this person just doesn't see what you see. And I feel like we're connecting to an energy who clearly is still dealing with some type of karmic energy. They're dealing with entities. They're dealing with generational curses that they haven't worked on within themselves, which causes them to operate in a spirit of fear, worry, and confusion at all times. Nothing that this person says is truthful. Nothing that it's like pure blind narcissism, right? There are people that know they are a narcissist and they thrive in it and they love it. They love the darkness, the murkiness. They love the hate of it. And then, unfortunately, there are people who have been projected, narcissism has been projected onto them their whole life. They don't even know. They don't know that they're operating in a spirit of confusion. They don't know that they're cursed. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what this is. Oh, I really want to say something, but I don't like to I just don't like to say those things on platforms because I'm not trying to cause any issues or drama. But this is, it's just reminding me of hate mongers. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to use the term that I want to use. It's reminding me of certain family members of a certain pretend faith that just promotes hate. And that's what Spirit they literally keep showing me this person in my family. This is somebody that is operated by a spirit of hate. And I don't think that they realize it. And so anything that they stay connected to, you can bet your bottom dollar. Yeah, look at this, promise. You can be promised that staying around this energy is going to create a nightmare and misfortune and chaos for you. That's just what it is. And they're going to continue to persecute and point fingers and never take accountability for their position and what they say and what they believe in. I don't even think this is an energy that is able to see themselves enough yet to know that that's what they're doing. And you're on a different path. You're rising above it. So what can Pisces expect out of this situation? What's to come? Judgment. Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work pays off. To the King of Wands, which is, wow, okay. The Nine of Swords on the bottom. Wow. I feel like you just keep wanting to express the truth or tell the truth, or you know what I'm saying? Don't let that cause you all of this worry and anxiety. As hard as it is, Pisces, this person is not going to see what you need them to see. They're not there yet to see the truth. You know something in your spirit, you see something, you recognize something, you know what the problem is driving you nuts that they don't. And it's just not their time. Yeah, the Three of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Like, there's a very long and strong connection with this person. But you know, at some point we have to respect other people's journey. And sometimes we're ahead of people and sometimes we're not. And sometimes we're, you know, behind people. And sometimes we're right at the same energy and we're in alignment. And in this particular case, Spirit is like, keep pushing through. This isn't just about you against everybody else or everybody against you. This is about your journey, you recognizing what doesn't fit into your life, and you know, keep moving forward. Be patient with yourself as you come to a realization and a recognition of what you need to release and what you don't have to carry with you anymore, because judgment is actually really about a release. It's coming to terms with something and saying to the Most High, I don't want to carry this anymore, but I do need to make a judgment call and understanding that if I don't want to carry this anymore, I have to fully release it and give it up to the Most High to take care of, because I'm not going to be able to solve it or deal with it on my own, right? And in an essence, that is, I feel like someone just knocked on a door, but that's weird. In an essence, it's like planting a seed and trusting that it will come around when it's meant to come around, right? Can you tell me about judgment and the Seven of Pentacles, please, for Pisces? The Eight of Wands, do it now. Put this on pause now. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. Put it on pause now, swiftly. Rapid events. Things are going to start happening very, very quickly. Yep, Nine of Wands. 8 to the Nine of Wands. You're going to feel exhausted. Pisces, I think you're under attack from somebody. Their actions, their words. You have a very strong defensive energy. I think that Spirit is asking you to protect yourself from this person's actions. This King of Wands, I literally feel like this is somebody who thrives in hatred. They thrive in hatred. There are people like that on this planet. It's one of the saddest things to witness. Yeah, Three of Wands. Again, you have these opportunities. Four of Swords. You look to the future and lay this to rest, or else you're going to be carrying this burden. And I don't feel like this is your burden to carry. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Lay it down. Lay it down. You have a wonderful foresight in terms of your future and the success, right? And I know that you're exhausted, and Spirit is telling you that this is a time of healing, and they want you to release this energy. That's what judgment is here for. They don't want you to continue to hold on to this energy. Illness, time to heal, sickness, and it literally connecting to the wrong people can make us physically sick. Okay? Illness, disease, weakness, and fragility. Blessing, fulfillment, and enlightenment. And vow. Vow is worship and pray and hope. So what is that saying? That's Spirit saying to overcome this illness, this disease, this stress, this fear, and this anxiety, to tap back into your blessings and your alignment, is to stay worshiping, is to stay calling on the divine. to come in and put up a shield and a block against this energy, because this person is attacking you, whether they consciously are aware or not. Again, this is a person who thrives in hatred. Look at this. You have luck and then accident. It says danger, caution, injury on the bottom. Spirit is warning you about this person. They're telling you to take a rest. Detach yourself from this person's energy because it's not beneficial for you. Show me, please. Silent treatment, heartbroken, stuck and unable to move forward, because you can't stay connected to that energy. You are exactly where you should be to learn a lesson. Cancer energy, make a decision and move forward. Gemini energy, close friends, tight circles, spell work, backfired. You are protected. You aren't praying enough. Do not give up. You are almost there. And then money in abundance, fraud. Somebody's trying to steal your joy. It's been across the board since Cancer. I've done Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and now you. And we've all got it. The haters are going to hate, and they want to suck us dry. They want to steal our joy and our happiness, and we have to fight back. And it's a spiritual battle. Mask, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. This person is gaslighting you. Have faith. You have a surprise invitation or meeting. Separation. Clock, takes time to heal, healing in cycles. The Phoenix, new phase, transformation, growth, and changed mind. And then the Snake. I told you about this competition. This is a snake. This is somebody who's been trying to set you up. Spirit is like, you should run away from this and run towards your abundance and your growth. Let this be something in the past. You don't actually want it to come with you, because it's going to keep destroying the progress that you create for yourself. All right, Pisces, if you resonated with this, or if you would like a reading that's more in depth to your personal situation, please check out the link in the description box below and check out my Etsy. I send you guys so much love. Bye.